Hey everybody, NecroVMX here, and welcome back with more East Memories of Celceta. Alright, so we're gonna head back this way. Actually, you know what I should do is I should stop and just heal briefly. Not that I really need it that badly, but Adel and Durian got a little beat up. Not very much so, but a little beat up in that last battle, and it won't take a long time to heal. Karn is just like fine. Bum 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 bum.
We should get going.
Alright. We should get going, he says. You're not healed though. Alright. Alright, let's take this lower path for well, I'll kill these guys, but we will take the lower path. Nice. Nothing wrong with a little aerial combat, right? Oh, I got an achievement. Valorious Vanquisher. I don't know what that achievement's for specifically, but, you know, whatever. Probably for skill finishes, because I've been getting a lot of them, and there was one right there when that achievement popped up. Okay. No. There's a treasure chest there, but I want to look at this. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Doesn't lead to that treasure chest, but the whole idea is to see where it does lead. Well, that was not necessary. Alright, you know what? Let me go the other way first, because that's a dead end that leads to that treasure chest. Ooh. Bitch. And we got a shield tablet there. Okay. Alright, those both look like they go to the same place. So, you know what, I'll go this way, because it's just a little closer to where I am currently. Where are we at now? 49.3, so we're going to be at 50% very soon. Alright, Durian just hit level 23. Let's just make sure this is all mapped out. Which it is. And Durian got Chaotic Aura. Oof. I don't know why it got all framey when I got to this area. I don't think it has anything to do with the videos I was encoding anymore. I think just this area is doing it. This was fine in the dungeon. Except for, like, the time in the beginning of the video when the video wasn't encoding. Because it only took 10 minutes. And I went for a half hour, obviously. But whatever. Here's one of those. Alright. Let me see. I'd like to report back if I'm at 50%, which I am. So let's see if we can just do that real quick. Before I get sucked into too much story stuff, I would like very much to report back. It was a much shorter dungeon than I had anticipated. I didn't really remember much about this dungeon. The boss kind of tickled a little inkling. Hopefully there's nothing that prevents me from going back. I don't think it will. Let's see. It's a Cell Ray. Or two there. Alright, well, probably best to just go to Cell Ray. Because then I can just back down to Misty Peak, and it's very easy to go from there. So that's what I'll do. So let me just see, because I'm trying to get this to level 2. It shows it here how much it needs. It's the only level 1 one. Yeah, 91. Okay. I don't know how much experience you get for each one, but more than average because of that item. Oh, what is that? Durian had some kind of status on him that I didn't recognize. Weird. There she blows. What'd I get? Oh, indestructible shell. See, this is rare. Alright, I'll take that here. You know I'm gonna fight the big monkey guy just because I can, right? And because it's gonna be really easy now. Hey, what's up? I probably don't even need this, but it's fun to do. The Monkey King's hair was the rare item there. Alright, back to Kaznan. So I want to talk to Griselda and report that we are 50%, halfway through mapping the bitch. I don't know if we'll hit 100%. I have, obviously, because I've platinumed this game on PlayStation, but sometimes it's just like one little tiny itty-bitty place that you haven't done that does that. Let's see. Anything new here? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate Sancho. As Junior Panza looks up to him like an older brother, but Sancho's actually the youngest of the 3 siblings. Isn't that interesting? Not particularly. We gotta talk to her. Well, if it isn't my favorite cold-hearted yet unbelievably handsome young man. Are you up for a good time today, maybe? You could say I'll pass or another time. Damn, you could choose, but if you're both no, I'll say another time. Oh, that's awfully hopeful sentiment. I'm happy to hear it, even if you are just being polite. Well then, next time. Karna's... What happens if I talk to her as Karna? If you Karna's just like, huh? We don't have prostitutes back in Komodo. I don't know what that means. What's a prostitute? Chef, what's a prostitute? What? Go Jellery's in a room at the moment. If you want to report on the map, come back another day. What? Ah, damn. I came all the way back here to report, and she's like out. That's weird. I guess I really should have just continued forward instead of trying to back out. I was like, hey, we're at 50%, but I got all excited and shit. Alright, we'll just go back. It won't take long to get back there. And take this warp point to here. I would think that eventually at some point you should be able to warp anywhere, but I could be wrong on that. And up in here. And yeah, I gotta do it. He's there. Why does a man kill a monkey? There we go. It's not even worth that much. What did I... She said found something, but I didn't see anything. It might have been gone, or it may have been the Fierce Beer's Claw. I don't know. Alright, so we'll take this here. And we'll just get one of the blue ones. Oh. I don't think I need to fight these guys, really, to be honest. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because apparently it was a waste to go back. So, oh, she's not here. Like, what? Well, tell her to be here. She's supposed to listen to how I'm over halfway completed with the map. Alright, there's a blue one. And we'll just go here. Told you it wouldn't take that long. I guess, yeah. It's after the events here. You can go back and report. I don't know. But I was just like, eager, like, oh, you can get money, 50%, you know? Okay. And then we can take this one up here. Here we are. New town. You're in the town of Dutch Place. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. I wonder if they're going to be pissed at Adel. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh, wow. I'm impressed you knew the answer, Durian. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adel's caused some kind of trouble here, too. Heh. Heh. We might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. Durian's like, we've been down this road before. Hey, what's up? Actually, if you think about it, they think he's dead. You're... And here we go. Own up, Adel. What'd you do this time? It's a ghost! I mean, they made a grave for him, so clearly they think he's dead. Huh? What's going on here? It's Adel. He's come back to haunt us. Eek! This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adel. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Come on, pay attention. I need you to look over here. There we go. That seems dangerous. She's basically Naruto running downstairs, and it's freaking me out. Adel, is that you? Long time no see. We'll go with that. Stare. My eyes are up here. Do you actually remember me? You look pretty confused.
Oh, I see.
Oh, now you're talking for me.
Well then,
Okay, Cecilia,
I'm Kalilica.
I'm sorry, Kalilica.
It's a pleasure to
I forgot how to pronounce it. Adel forgot her at all. How'd you know I lost my memories? That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know? First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace, and then you show up here again with no memories. The nervousome people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know? After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Girl, I'm like 3 years older than you. You don't get to preach to me. I mean, clearly this girl's like 15. Look at her. She's the shortest one by far. Wow, Adel, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Now, I think that about covers the scoldings. So if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. You know, Durian's thinking, are we going to get locked in? Is that what's going to happen? Highland Town. Spacegate World. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say it's amazing to see you alive again, Adel. I had assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think let's try that again. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adel to be dead? We found Adel's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adel himself was nowhere to be seen. Maybe he was skinny dipping. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika? Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns to the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. So it's past your bedtime, little miss. I think she joins your party, too. I remember her. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldiel on this matter. Yay! Lord Eldiel is actually a major character, not just in this game, but in the whole East canon, essentially. I think this is the only one that he appears in the flesh, but he has been shaping the events of the series pretty much since the beginning. Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters. Duran's like, yeah, there's where we get locked in a house. Can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here, and your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests their quarters? Of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adel's tracks end, there's a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey.
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adel's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced, too. They even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. That way, when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. I wouldn't say it's quite as bright as day, but you could at least see. Wow, that's incredible. But you sure don't hear too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rome. Honestly, this town might be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You managed to remember anything yet, Adel? I think I remember Eldiel? Oh, that's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important, the way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now, and I trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Is it time for dinner? Ozma's just like, why did I have to wind up next to her? Duran doesn't believe in blankets. Oh, Frida, give me a break. Adel's like, fuck sleep, I'm walking around. After much tossing and turning, Adel finally gave up on trying to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. That's how it do. Is this where we came from? Okay, yeah. But why? Duran is mumbling in his sleep. Oh, is dinner ready? Oh, so much meat. Karna is sleeping contentedly. I'm guessing she got her meat. Ozma is sleeping peacefully. That's the one you want a room with. He's quiet. Alright, let me try here first, actually. It's Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. It's Kalilika's room. Yeah, okay. It's rude. Rude. Seems the door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from the inside. That doesn't give me much to go on, then. I mean, I've been in here. Wait, What the fuck? We've obviously been in here. There's gotta be something else. Ah, here we are. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Fuck yeah. Adel's like, fuck the police. I'm going outside. Okay, let's take a look around. Something happening. He's like, I must follow that butt. You. I'm not controlling this part. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Casnia Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Well, shit. So now he's in a memory. Maybe it's her that joins. I forget. One of the two girls joins you. Now then, Adel. Please wait here for now. I'll call you when Lord Eldiel is ready to grant you an audience. One of those two girls joins you, and I can't remember which. It might be both, for all I know. I don't remember that well. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me. She's like, ah, shit, the books are out of order. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized. Well, you know, gods, right? Hey, what's up? Adel, please wait here while the preparations are complete. You may make yourself comfortable in the meantime. Yeah, I'm gonna go out here. Apparently there are some preparations being made. It would be best to have a look around the room while waiting. Okay, so bed, yeah, books, just lots of books. Yeah, books. Oh, we can check that. There are various books piled on one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them there are some writing in an unrecognizable script. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that there's a cannon attached to it, it is likely a warship. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. Oh, there you go, once you've checked everything. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adel. Lord Eldiel is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. I'm telling you how to come. Alright. There he is. With this little paper airplane glider thing. You must be Adel Christian. I'm gonna be snarky. Who's asking? Brimming with curiosity, just as a boy your age should be. How marvelous. Yeet.
One day,
oh, you're talking now, Eldiel. Okay.
Just like this, wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldiel. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. You look like a Telethia, dude. I'm just saying. Hyantia, whatever they're called. Guys are like, oh god, he's making references to that super long Let's Play. Excuse me, Lisa. Ooh, she's pissed. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adel here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. It's like I gotta keep this place clean. She'll kick my ass. Now, Adel, all these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Unbelievable. Your surprise is completely natural, but I suppose you could say that is my job. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I've been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. And as for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread over there? What's it a blueprint of? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed these blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage. But now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaginians have happened to invent in the nick of time. I want to ride on one, please. As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long it would create an imbalance for one to fall under the other's flag. If Rome were to annex Altago, the number of problems with both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all of their own. Altago is a particularly complex region and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made. Wait.
Unable to sleep?
Wait until you hear his plans for Adel. Who's asking? Oh, it's you.
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol.
I'm happy that you're apparently glowing. Why are you glowing?
Do you remember my name?
Lisa.
My.
Oh, so you do remember me then. That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adel? Adel's not good at talking. He's more good at killing. I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldiel? Only our first meeting? Really? Wow. That's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldiel personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldiel intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier, rather. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. Is that how I lost my memories? Most likely, yes. I believe that barrier did what it was supposed to do when you left the area. I do apologize. The barrier is in place to prevent this town and Lord Eldiel from becoming discovered by the world. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldiel again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adel, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldiel. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Good night. Good night to you. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, derp. And it's food time again. I'm sure Karn is very hungry. Sorry, Adel, can you explain that again? From the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically this Eldiel guy is some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen some strange things in our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge that you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on, Kalilica, or whatever your name is. What's up with that? Oh, that's no way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. Very mature, Durian. You certainly would be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. True. Not the most mature way of going about it, Kalilica, but true. What? Yeah. Very mature, Kalilica. I think Kalilica wins this one. I don't know, Karna. I don't think there's any winners here except for maybe Ozma and Adel, who are sitting quietly and not contributing to this fuck shit. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldiel remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh. It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you've got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean that everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adel, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit, too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. When it's like you'll say the perfect... Then it's like you say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I'm a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey! Kalilica, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything the town has to offer. Okay. However, Adel, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? That tower is where Lord Eldiel lives. It's also where Adel met Lord Eldiel when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. And that is true. You could go there and you get zapped and you die. It's hilarious. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adel. Let's check this place out. Okay, so we have... She's not part of the party yet, but she does have a life meter for some reason. But we are going to stop here. I will see you guys real soon with more Ys Memories of Celceta.